Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about basil. This is my favorite plant because I use it a lot in salads, in bruschetta recipes, in pasta recipes, at pizza. It's very delicious. It's easy to grow indoors as long as you have light and sufficient water, and it smells divine. And unfortunately in winter it's not so easy to grow it because of a lack of light, but if you have grow lights it would be a perfect green for you to grow indoors. Okay, so first I'm going to show you progress on my basil. Unfortunately this one is underwatered, so I have to water it. These were teensy tiny plants when I planted them, and now they have developed. Some of them are tall enough, and I pinched the heads, and now you will see there is growth. There are two, and yeah, overall these will grow into beautiful plants. What I have to do is to top up the soil because they don't have enough soil. They don't actually, basil doesn't need that much soil. What it needs is quite a lot of water. So this is what I'm going to do right now, is water it. This crate here doesn't have any drainage, and all the water stays in, but that's not a problem because basil really likes to stay with its roots in a lot of water. So these are the babies that I had, and this is a bigger basil. This actually came with the small ones, but these were more developed ones. As you can see here also, I have pinched the heads, and now I'm having two branches pop up here as well. And this is the ideal recipe. Look at this one. This one already has bigger branches. This is the ideal recipe for making your basil look bushier, and I learned this online. It's not something that I invented, of course. I think almost everybody is doing it except myself. I have quite a lot of basil plants here. As you can see, they don't have any problem growing together, and some of them are pinched and not looking very well because I have harvested the leaves for pizza or pasta. I keep harvesting these ones once a week for, I don't know, 5 or 6 leaves, and in the last weeks I used these heads here, and that's why these ones are maybe looking a little bit healthy. But anyway, this is also genovese basil, and now I'm going to show you different varieties. I don't have all the varieties, and I don't have a variety that I really want to have in the future, and that is Greek basil. I'm not sure if it's used for food, but it's very ornamental. It grows like a globe, and it's really smells really pretty, and it attracts a lot of pollinators once it flowers. But yeah, maybe next year I will find some Greek basil seeds on the websites that deliver to my country, and I can purchase it. Okay, so what I'm going to the basil types that I bought are, this is the genovese, this is the classic basil. Now I have purple basil. I'm not going to plant this one because I don't have enough space. I have selected other varieties. This is the red lettuce leaved, so it's like frilly leaves. This is the cinnamon basil. This is one of those that I will plant. I have the Thai basil, which smells really delicious from what I heard. But I'm not sure if I should plant these ones. I have the blue spice, which actually has a tint of vanilla, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's vanilla basil. And I have the lemon basil. So I will for sure plant the cinnamon one, the vanilla, and the lemon. And the others I will plant once I have more pots. Okay, I have the pots here ready. These are our cans. These ones have drainage. I have popped some holes here for drainage, because otherwise the can will rust, and I'm not sure what will happen. Okay, so I'm not going to plant all the seeds because there isn't much space available, so I'm going to save some seeds for later. And I'm not going to mark what I plant where either, because I prefer it to be a surprise. Instead of waiting for the basil to grow, I'm going to let it surprise me with growth. So I'm going to plant a bunch of seeds. I think I put about 20 seeds, and that's it. It's enough. If all those 20 seeds will germinate and the basil will pop up, I'm happy. So after planting it, sowing it, I just fold the seed package so the seeds don't come out. Usually the seeds come in additional packaging inside the packaging, but I see these are directly in the packaging. There is one seed here. I will try to get it out. Actually, 2 seeds. Precious seeds. Come out. Okay, and here as well I'm going to pop in a few seeds. Okay, that's enough. I will disperse them a little bit, and this package I will fold as well, so I do not, I moved the camera, so I do not lose the rest of the seeds. Okay, this pot is still empty, and there I'm going to plant the cinnamon basil. I heard these cinnamon basil is excellent for bouquets and cut flowers. Of course, I'm not growing them for cut flowers, I'm growing them to eat them, or maybe to smell, just to smell, or maybe one lucky bride, if I become generous enough, I can donate my plants to make arrangements for the wedding. Okay, so I popped in a bunch of seeds as well, and now it's time to water my plants. Put plenty of water because basil really likes it, and it's good for germination. And don't forget, I have drainage on these containers, these cans, metal cans. Okay, I'm trying to water them and re-water them because this potting mix is really dry. Okay, now the water is starting to come out, so that's sufficient watering. That's it. My basil is now in its cans, and I'm going to wait for it to germinate. Okay, thank you for watching.